Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how I made these alkaline electric vegan tacos. They have crema and guacamole and also Brazil nut cheese. So I just use soaked Brazil nuts. And in the jar, I just have shallot for a garlic substitute, key lime, hemp seeds, as well as tahini blended together with some salt and onion powder. I have a portobello, zucchini, cilantro, key limes for the salsa, and also I'm just showing you guys, don't use that brand, it gives you cancer. Anyways, and then for the base, I have habanero, some shallot for garlic, a key lime, and chickpeas. And now I'm making the taco shells. So you just put a little bit of grapeseed oil and some spelt flour, and I didn't measure it, but I want to say it's about a tablespoon, and you just mix it up with a fork, and you want to break it down until I did kind of there, and you can't really tell, like there's no really any big lumps in the dough, and that's when you're ready to add your hot water. Oh, I'm still mixing. All right, I just used the water from the rice, which also had a habanero pepper that I just like cooked in the wild rice to give it a little bit of flavor. And you don't want like boiling hot water, but just like warm is good. And then yeah, I'm just gonna add it just a little bit at a time. You don't want to pour all the water in there at once. I can have the recipe below, but yeah, it's just like a 1.5 cups of flour and then a little bit of salt as well. And you're gonna mix it in with about 3/4 cup of the warm water, just adding little bits at a time. This is really important, and you just kind of stir it until it's like amount that you can move with your hands, and you can net it a little bit, play with it, and then you want to cover it for like an hour. I put it beside the boiling rice just because it's a little bit warm, and my grandma always told me that would make it be ready faster. So yeah, and I'm making the base. So I put portobello mushrooms, a little bit of the rice, some black chickpeas, habanero, and then the spices that I used was just basil and thyme and a little bit of sea salt. When I also put some shallot in there and some purple onion to give it that flavor. And we're just also adding in some tomatoes. If I had more tomatoes, I probably would have added them, but this is all I had. And then some of the water that's left over from cooking the chickpeas. This is the spelt flour that I use. I use a sprouted spelt flour, and I feel like this is a lot easier on my gut health. So yeah, that's why I use it. Definitely sprouting everything, all of our food. It really helps with the mineral absorption and the phytic acid, so it doesn't prevent any nutrients from being absorbed. Anyways, that was what I did. I just heated that up, and I also put some of the Brazil nut cheese in there, which was again when I just blended the Brazil nuts with the ingredients I said in the beginning. That recipe I got from Dr.Sebi's late wife. And then we're making the guacamole. I added a little bit of grapeseed oil in there with avocado, cilantro, onion, and then yeah, this is gonna make like a crema, okay? So you do equal parts of grapeseed oil and equal parts of chickpea, the water left over from cooking chickpeas, I think it's called flava, and you flip these, sorry, we're on to the tortillas now. You flip them when they like start to get those bubbles like that. And then that's how you know they're ready. And I just keep mine in like this little tortilla thing, but if you have just like a clean towel, it'll keep them all warm. And yeah, this is how we had it. I had just some like vegetables cooked, zucchini and onions, and I stuffed it with the guacamole and crema and the Brazil nut cheese as well. If I had more tomatoes, I would have made salsa too, but let me know if you guys want me to do a video on that. I can do an alkaline salsa. And yeah, these were absolutely so delicious. I devoured them. I added some wild rice in them too, just for taste, and yeah, they were really delicious. Let me know if you try it. Oh.